You are not judging, ladies. So here we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, opening the Bruges Arabian Horse event of 2016. Class 1 of yearling fillies. Kindly sponsored by Al Shahania Stud. Our judges have seen the fillies enter the arena. Now they leave the collecting ring. And they will come in for their individual presentations. And in the catalogue, we have Mrs. Frances Atkinson, but unfortunately Frances could not attend, and at the last minute we managed to get the services of Robbie Den Hartog. So Robbie Den Hartog is Judge A, Mr. Franco Grotteria, Judge B, and Judge E, Mr. Marillo Kama. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have the scores in for exhibit number 2, NAAYLAH AO. For type, Mr. Den Hartog 19.5, Mr. Franco Grotteria 19.5, Mr. Tazinski 19 and Mr. Murillo Kama 18.5. Head 19.5, 19.5, 18.5 and 18.5. Neck 18.5, 19, 18.5 and 18. Body and top line 18.5, 18, 18, 18. The legs 16, 15.5, 15.5 and 15.5. And finally her marks for movement 19, 19, 18.5 and 19. NAAYLAH AO, the daughter of Makisa Adagio out of El Qadaria AO. Owned and bred by Arabian Obsession, she scores 91.04. We now have the scores for exhibit number 3, ELBA THYANA. For type, 19, 19, 19.5 and 19. Head, 19.5, 19.5, 19.5 and 19. Neck, 18, 19, 18.5, 17.5. Body and top line, 18, 17.5, 17.5 and 17.5. Legs 15.5, 15.5, 16, 15.5, and the movement 19, 19, 19, 19. ELBA THYANA, a daughter of Emerald J out of ELBA Doha, bred and owned by Mr. Tony Bowens of Belgium. ELBA THYANA scores 90.83. I now have the scores for exhibit number 4, AMAYA, AT for type, 1919, 19 and 19, head, 1919, 19 and 19, neck, 1818, 18 and 18.5, body and top line, 1818, 18, 18, legs, 16, 15.5, 15.5, and 15.5, and the movement, 19.5, 19, 18.5 and 19, AMAYA AT, a daughter of Fadi Al-Shakab out of ATHBAH, bred and owned by Al-Tamama Stud of Qatar. AMAYA AT scores 90.63. Well, thank you to our judges, Mr. Robbie Den Hartog, Mr. Franco Grotteria, Mr. Thomas Tazinski, and Mr. Murillo Kama for judging the Al Shahania Stud sponsored. The first class of this 2016 Bruges Arabian horse event. We are just waiting for the final score to come in, then we will have the placings. And in the lead at the moment, NAAYLAH AO with 91.04. We are just waiting for the scores of exhibit number 5, NOFA ATHBAH. We have the scores now for exhibit number 5, NOFA ATHBAH. For type, 18.5, 19, 18.5, 18.5. For head, 18, 18.5, 18.5 and 18.5. Neck, 18.5, 18.5, 18.5 and 19. Body and top line, 18.5, 18, 17.5 and 18. Legs, 15, 15.5, 15.5 and 16. And the movement, 19, 18.5, 18.5, 18.5. NOFA ATHBAH, a daughter of Ascot DD. Out of Aphrodite K, bred and owned by ATHBAH Stud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And NOFA ATHBAH scores 89.79. So we have the placings of the Al Shahania Stud sponsored Class 1 for yearling fillies. And top spot is going to exhibit number 2, NAAYLAH AO. And in second, exhibit number 3, ELBA THYANA. And in fourth, exhibit number 4, AMAYA AT. And in fourth place, exhibit number 5, NOFA ATHBAH. Well, thank you to that first class, the Al Shahania stud sponsored, the Class 1 for the yearling fillies.